The stage is set, the crowd is roaring, and Shohei Ohtani has delivered. In his highly anticipated return to Japan, playing for the Los Angeles Dodgers in an exhibition matchup against the Yomiuri Giants. Ohtani didn't disappoint. He smacked a 2-run home run in front of a sold-out Tokyo Dome, sending the Japanese fans into a frenzy. The Dodgers ended up beating the Yomiuri Giants 5-1, and Ohtani's homer was a key part of a 5-run third inning for LA. Michael Conforto kicked things off with a solo blast, and then Ohtani stepped up to the plate and launched a 391-foot shot off Giants pitcher Shosei Togo. Teoscar Hernández later capped off the scoring in the inning with a 2-run homer of his own. Talk about a power surge. After the game, Ohtani told Japanese reporters that with so many fans in the stands, it really felt like he had come back home after a long time. And he thought it was a great at-bat. You can bet the fans in Tokyo agreed. The Dodgers are in Japan for the upcoming season-opening Tokyo series against the Chicago Cubs, which kicks off next week. We've got some exciting pitching matchups to look forward to. Yoshinobu Yamamoto will face off against Shota Imanaga in the first game. And then Roki Sasaki is set to make his highly anticipated MLB debut against Justin Steele in the second game. It's going to be an incredible showcase of talent in front of the Japanese fans. Before making his move to the Los Angeles Angels back in 2018, Ohtani played professionally in Japan for the Hokkaido Nippon Ham Fighters. So, this return to his home country with his new team, the Dodgers, is a pretty big deal. The Dodgers will wrap up their 2-game exhibition schedule with another game against the Hanshin Tigers. But for now, all eyes are on Ohtani and that sweet swing that brought the Tokyo Dome to its feet. Get ready, baseball fans. The 2025 MLB season is just around the corner. And it's starting off with a bang in Japan. Alright, baseball fanatics, we've got even more on Shohei Ohtani's triumphant return to Japan. His 2-run home run against the Yomiuri Giants in the Tokyo Dome wasn't just a highlight reel moment. It was a moment that had his manager and teammates raving. Dodgers manager Dave Roberts perfectly summed up Ohtani's knack for the dramatic, saying, "He always seems to rise to certain occasions. Expectation to put on a performance. Once again, he delivered." Roberts clearly isn't surprised by Ohtani's ability to shine under pressure. And this was certainly a moment with a massive amount of expectation surrounding it. Ohtani himself mentioned that he might have been a bit out in front of the pitch, but he knew it had a good angle and felt it was going to be a home run. And despite being just 4.5 months removed from shoulder surgery, he looked like his old powerful self, launching that slider 391 feet. His teammate, outfielder Michael Conforto, echoed the sentiment of Ohtani's clutch performance. Conforto, who also hit a home run in that explosive third inning, said, "It's really amazing. In every big moment, he seems to just do what the fans want him to do." That's high praise from a fellow big leaguer, highlighting Ohtani's almost uncanny ability to come through when the spotlight is brightest. The roughly 42,000 fans in attendance at the Tokyo Dome certainly got what they wanted, erupting in a huge roar when Ohtani connected. This was his first game back in his home country in a major league uniform. And he didn't disappoint. Even Yomiuri Giants manager Shinosuke Abe had a great reaction, admitting that when Ohtani homered on that first pitch curveball, his immediate thought was, "Of course he hits." It seems like at this point, expecting greatness from Shohei Ohtani is just the norm. This exhibition game was just a taste of what's to come as the Dodgers prepare for their official season-opening Tokyo series against the Chicago Cubs. With moments like this already happening, it's safe to say that all eyes will be on Shohei Ohtani as the 2025 MLB season gets underway in Japan. Alright, folks, we've talked a lot about Shohei Ohtani's incredible home run in his return to Japan. But he wasn't the only Dodger to show off some power at the Tokyo Dome. Let's talk about Teoscar Hernández, who also joined the home run party in the Dodgers' explosive third inning. Following Michael Conforto's leadoff solo shot and Ohtani's 2-run blast, Teoscar Hernández followed it up with a 2-run homer of his own. That's 3 home runs in 1 inning for the Dodgers, turning a 0-0 game into a 5-0 lead in the blink of an eye. The Tokyo Dome was absolutely buzzing with the Dodgers' power display. And the celebration after Ohtani's home run was pretty great too. as Ohtani rounded the bases and did his version of the Freddie Freeman home run trot. His teammate Teoscar Hernández showed his excitement by showering Ohtani with a handful of sunflower seeds. It was a fun moment that showed the great team chemistry within the Dodgers lineup. Clearly, the Dodgers players are thrilled to be playing in Japan, and they're putting on a show for the fans. Both Ohtani and Hernández demonstrated their formidable power, hinting at a potentially exciting season ahead for the team from Los Angeles. So, while Ohtani's home run grabbed the headlines, let's not forget Teoscar Hernández's contribution to the Dodgers' powerful third inning, and his unique way of celebrating with his teammate. We'll see what other fireworks these guys can bring in the upcoming Tokyo series against the Chicago Cubs. The Los Angeles Dodgers have officially landed in Japan, and the excitement for their season opener next week is already reaching a fever pitch. Even their exhibition game against the Yomiuri Giants felt like a major event, with an incredible atmosphere that you'd usually only see in the playoffs. The Tokyo Dome was absolutely packed, with a reported attendance of 42,064 fans eager to catch a glimpse of their beloved Dodgers. And it wasn't just the Dodgers drawing the crowds. The Chicago Cubs exhibition game against the Hanshin Tigers also had a massive turnout with nearly 42,000 fans in attendance. This just goes to show the incredible passion for baseball in Japan. This trip is a fantastic opportunity for the Dodgers and Major League Baseball to showcase some of their biggest international stars, including, of course, Shohei Ohtani, along with Yoshinobu Yamamoto and Roki Sasaki. And based on the reception they've received, it's safe to say the fans are thrilled to have them. The article mentions that the Dodger players have been treated like absolute rock stars in Tokyo, drawing huge crowds not just during the games but even during their workouts. MLB even reported over 10,000 paying fans just to watch the Dodgers practice at the Tokyo Dome. That's some serious dedication. And of course, the fans got a show in the exhibition game. Shohei Ohtani sent the crowd into a frenzy with his two-run home run in the third inning. But he wasn't the only one contributing to the scoreboard. Michael Conforto got things started with a leadoff homer in the same inning. And Teoscar Hernández piled on with another blast, giving the Dodgers a commanding 5-0 lead. They ultimately won the game 5-1, with their pitching staff also putting on a strong performance, racking up 11 strikeouts against the Giants. The energy and excitement in Tokyo are palpable, and it's clear that the fans are ready for the 2025 MLB season to officially begin with the Dodgers and the Cubs facing off next week. Get ready for some unforgettable moments from the Tokyo. That's right, folks. Before the rest of the league gets going, the Dodgers and the Cubs are heading to the Tokyo Dome on Tuesday and Wednesday for a two-game set that officially starts the 2025 MLB season. First pitch for both games is scheduled for a very early 6:10 a.m. Eastern Time. So set your alarms. Why Japan, you ask? Well, Major League Baseball is serious about going global, and Japan is a massive baseball market with tons of incredible talent. And let's be honest, having the biggest star in the sport, Shohei Ohtani, playing in his home country is a huge draw. Joining him are other Japanese stars like Yoshinobu Yamamoto, Roki Sasaki, Shota Imanaga, and Seiya Suzuki. It's going to be an electric atmosphere. Think of these two games as spring training games that actually count. While the rosters might look a bit different in a few weeks, the importance of showcasing baseball on an international stage is huge. So, who's throwing the leather in Tokyo? The Dodgers will be showcasing their Japanese pitching power with the highly anticipated debut of Yoshinobu Yamamoto in Game 1 against the Cubs' Shota Imanaga. Then, in Game 2, it's another debut to watch as the Dodgers' Roki Sasaki takes the mound against the Cubs' Justin Steele. That's some serious pitching talent right there. Of course, Shohei Ohtani won't be pitching as he continues to rehab from his elbow and shoulder surgeries. While he's been swinging the bat with authority, his return to the mound might be pushed back a bit. As for new faces, the Dodgers have added some serious firepower, including two-time Cy Young winner Blake Snell, reliever Kirby Yates, closer Tanner Scott, outfielder Michael Conforto, and second baseman Hye-Sung Kim. The Cubs have their own big addition in Kyle Tucker, who they acquired from the Astros, along with Justin Turner, closer Ryan Presley, and top prospect Matt Shaw, who's expected to make his MLB debut in Tokyo. A few notable players will be missing the series due to injury, including the Cubs' Nico Horner and Javier Assad, and the Dodgers' Clayton Kershaw and Tony Gonzalez. Plus, Mookie Betts' status is a bit up in the air due to flu-like symptoms. But the biggest storyline, of course, is Shohei Ohtani's return to Japan. While he might not be pitching, seeing him step into the batter's box in front of his home fans is going to be a special moment. Get ready for some early morning baseball action, folks. The 2025 MLB season is officially underway in Tokyo.